Welcome to Tuesday Tips with Dr. Latanya Hughes and Shanae Jordan, where we share our thoughts on different topics to help you be the best version of you possible so you can spread lots of love and light. Let's see what we're talking about this week. Thanks for watching.
As y'all can see, we're back for another Tuesday Tips. And yes, we're already laughing because that's what we do. We just like to have fun. So I'm Dr. H, and this is Shanae, my co-host. And you guys, and we have missed you. Our last Tuesday Tip series was on hate, and we are starting the new year off. We want to first say, hope you had a fantastic Christmas.
Yeah.
Even if you don't celebrate, you should have taken December off because a whole lot of people take December off. And that was an opportunity for you to get some rest.
Yes.
And reflect on what we're going to talk about today as your 2019 goals. And so what we don't do is we don't call them resolutions. Okay? We don't call them resolutions. And here's why we don't call them resolutions. If you call them a resolution, then you're not going to keep it. Hey, that's it's just that simple. It's just that simple. Everybody talk about my resolution is this and my resolution is that. Some people don't make it out of January. Some people might make it February, March, but you don't keep them.
Yeah.
And so, don't understand. But so this Tuesday tip we want to talk about, it's the new year. We want to kick it off right. What are your goals for 2019? So we're going to share some goals that we recommend for the 2019, not the 2009, but the 2019. So, y'all, I'm going to let Shanae kick us off with our first recommendation. What is your first goal that you're recommending to the people for 2019, something that they should really aspire for, what they should be thinking about, adding to their desire to be whatever?
Well, first, I would say before we actually go into, setting a goal or one specific goal, I think we should, we should all set realistic goals. Right. Okay. Goals that you'll be able to achieve. I mean, I'm saying short term and long term, right. Something that, you know what? Okay. I can actually start drinking more water. Something very simple, something right. really easy, something gradually. Okay, if you don't like water, or there's something that it's like it don't have no taste. Okay, well, in the morning just drink a cup of water. That's it. And like, okay, I did my water for the day, and keep it moving. Because I get it.
I don't even have words for that, but okay.
I mean, at first I didn't like water, but once I started feeling better and I noticed that my skin was getting clearer, I had a little bit more energy. Right. I was like, okay, water's not that bad. Okay, I can start consuming more water. And then gradually when I started, working out, it was like, okay, I need water because that's going to, rehydrate me. And yeah, you need that. Yes. So I definitely recommend that when as we are talking about goals, start thinking about realistic goals that you can achieve. Because going into the new year, we all have goals that we want to achieve, big and small, medium. And there's nothing wrong with that. Right. But I've noticed over on just my life in general and, my friend's life, we would set goals that it's like, okay, we can achieve them. We can do this. We got this. But they're not really realistic. Not for our life during that time. Right. And it's not saying that the goals that we set for ourselves aren't good goals and that they're not achievable. But you have to realize where you are in life. And where, your circumstances, put that into consideration, your time, if you have children, a spouse, you work, school, whatever, and say, okay, even though I may not be able to do this right now, at least I can do this part. Right. So that way I can work up to that ultimate goal that I want to do. So realistic goals. So a realistic goal, I would say, if you want to start working out, okay, you don't really like gyms or you don't have time to go to a gym. Maybe when you at work, instead of trying to get to that number one door stop parking spot, maybe park in the back. That's a real realistic goal, okay? And walk instead of taking the elevator, walk up the stairs. So I know exercise is a big thing for people. People, everybody wants to get in shape for the summertime every year. But you have to be realistic about it. You never worked out. You don't know how to work out. Start off small. Everyday task is literally a workout if you didn't notice. I mean, if you have stairs in your home and you're going up and down the stairs, that's exercise. Lifting your child up if you have an infant or a toddler, you know what I'm saying? Or even if you have a big baby, like some of us have. Like, I have a dog and my baby, she likes to be picked up. Okay. She's not light, okay?
Lele baby.
But that's weight. Yes. And y'all probably see her in a couple of our episodes. So yeah, you eventually see her. But but my whole thing is, be realistic about it. Set goals that that you can achieve and that you want to achieve. Right. Don't set goals that everybody else is doing and then you put them on a back burner because it's not going to help you. Right. So yeah.
I'm going to piggyback on your first two before I get into mine. Drink water. That is huge just for your sake. You have to know what your chemical makeup as a human being. And I think it's like 70% of your body is water.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So start small, like Shanae said, drink 1 cup a day. My goal is to drink my body weight in water. You should ideally drink your body weight in water. Why? It keeps you hydrated. It keeps your skin clear. It's natural detoxing. It's great for hydration. And it is a natural appetite suppressant.
It is. Mm-hmm.
So, 1, exercise. This is why I say we're not calling resolutions, because everybody's always talking about they want to lose weight. They want to get into the gym. They want to exercise. Weight loss is as simple as calories in and calories out. Mm-hmm. But it has to be intentional.
Yeah.
Start small. Mm-hmm. Instead of parking close, park far and walk. You need accountability things. People, there are apps. I've lost 10 pounds. I'm still on it. And I'm getting ready to kick it up into gear and higher. Yay. And I'm getting ready to kick it up into high gear. But listen, there are apps. I use 2. There's one called Pacer. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's the Pacer app. It's Pacer. As y'all can see, I didn't actually turn my steps on yesterday. So this ain't gonna do you no good if you don't actually turn it on. And I'm horrible about that. I ain't gonna lie. But I did walk yesterday, but I didn't clock my steps. How is that helping me? No. So you've got to use the apps that are available to you to clock your steps. The other one is MyFitnessPal. I think it's by Under Armour or whatever. But anyway, whatever it is. But it shows you what you do is you can actually link if y'all can see that. See my MyFitnessPal. I do have an alert. It's telling me that I need to get on the scale, and that's what I like about it. It tells you what your calorie goal is based off of what you put in there. It customizes it. You can link your Pacer app. You can sync it, so it will automatically put in your exercise from your Pacer app. So you can sync a lot of other different things. So if you have like those exercise watches and all that kind of stuff, you can sync it, and it will automatically upload upload what you need to there. And the point of them is to just hold you accountable. You don't know what you're losing if you don't know what you're consuming. Calories in, calories out. So you've got to track both of them. If you're really serious about weight loss, it's got to be intentional. You have to know what you eat. And that helps you understand your eating habits, your eating patterns, what's good for you, what's not good for you. It gives you your nutritional outlook. It tells you how many carbs, how much protein, all of this kind of stuff. It helps you understand that. And when you get a better handle on your eating habits, you kind of make adjustments along the way. Same thing with exercising. I do just doing 27 minutes, and that's 25 minutes with a 2-minute cool down on the stationary bike. That's 300 calories, 320 something calories off the top in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not including all the walking, doing stairs, like she said, this little stuff along the way. That stuff matters. The goal on the Pacer app is automatically set to 10,000 steps. That's 5 miles a day. That's moderate exercise. You can get it in. Even if you don't use the app, you can get those little step calculator. I got millions of them. People give them away a lot of times. But when it comes to exercising, it's just you have to be intentional. And if you're exercising, you're going to want to drink water because you're going to be thirsty.
Right.
You're going to be thirsty. I'm going to say this. For the third one, it's going to be a part of realistic goals, and it goes with the first two. As you start dealing with your physical body when it comes to your eating, of course, you want to, you know, consult your physicians or whatever. But as you start burning food, burning fat, burning energy, you're hungry more. You're going to eat more meals. So eat smaller meals, but you're going to eat more of them per day because your body is constantly burning calories. So that's my next one that I'm recommending is when it comes to eating, you're going to increase your meals, increase your meal intake. Again, it goes with exercising. As you're burning calories, you're going to be hungry. You cannot starve your body. When you starve your body, what's going to end up happening is your body, you're going to plateau because your body is going to store everything as you eat as fat. Why? Because it doesn't know when it's going to eat again. So you're going to have to change the way you see food. So I'm going to kind of tailor this as, you know, change the way you see and look at food and how so that you can respect food. And so just manage your diet. When I say manage your diet, I'm not talking about suppress your appetite, suppress food, talking about don't eat this, don't eat that, because I don't believe in suppression. I'm going to tell you right now, God said everything he made was fit for consumption. It's good. It's all about moderation. You have to eat in moderation. So more meals, but smaller meals. So that's why the plate is not supposed to be big. It's supposed to be small and you're not supposed to fill the plate. So it's supposed to be this, and you eat smaller portions, but more of them. That means your body can properly digest the food and you can get the nutrients you need and you can keep burning. That's the key. It's a constant cycle. And then you're fasting properly. What does that mean? Every night you go for 12 hours, you should be fasting. So the goal is you probably shouldn't eat after 7 p.m. So from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., your body is fasting, no food. Now, with that said, if you're working the night shift, obviously that's not going to be your fasting time. Right. Because you're a night person, you're working at night. So everybody else's day is your night. You know what I mean? Your night, and our night is your day. So you got to just have that adjustment. But I'm going to say manage your diet is going to be one. And that's just kind of along with those of you who have these fitness goals that you want to achieve. And a lot of that boils down to for them to be realistic, you have to know what your goal, you have to know where you are right now, which means you got to inevitably get on the scale. Inevitably, you got to take your measurements. Because how will you know what your progress is? You can see it. Oh, I look amazing. Because I'm telling y'all right now, I'm like, I look amazing. I love it. Oh my gosh. Yes. But at the end of the day, I would not have known I lost 10 pounds if I didn't get on the scale. You got to get on the scale. You've got to measure yourself. So you got to, for it to be realistic, you got to track it. You got to track it. So that's mine. So Shanae gave us the first two. I gave you one more. Come on, Shanae. What's your next one?
Something that I recommend. It can go with fitness, but it's also centered around your everyday life. I would say start journaling. Whether you write it, whether you speak it into your phone or your computer or your tablet, however else. But I really recommend journaling. And this is why. We all know we've been talking about mental health.
Yes.
And for me personally, and this is just a testimony for me, I journal a lot. I love to write. And so I'll just randomly sometimes just write down my feelings about the day.
Right.
Or if somebody made me mad, I'll write about it. If I'm sad, I'll write about it. If, I'm happy, I'll write about it because I just got to get it down.
Right.
Or even if you have an idea about something, your realistic goals, when you set those realistic goals, you start to have ideas. You start brainstorming, you start trying to bounce ideas off of other people. So I would definitely suggest start journaling.
Right.
If you don't know how to journal, it's very simple. You can get you a book. I don't have my journals with me right now. But I think there you go. Simple journal. Simple. You can go to the dollar store. You can go to Walmart, Target, wherever you shop at. Sometimes they may even have at your job, just a notebook. There you go. I mean, you can make it beautiful. You can make it real simple like that. I mean, however, whatever which way can get your attention, to right. Something that Dr. Hughes.
I'm serious. I'm being serious because people don't. I've got to show you. There's no one size fits all. Is basically what we're saying. There's no one size fits all to it.
Yeah. One thing that Dr. Hughes would always tell me is to have your journal by your bed. Because if you dream a lot and you may not understand your dreams, you can write it down. When you come home and you just need to I just need to rest for a second and kind of get my thoughts out. Because, with mental health, we always keep our thoughts and our feelings sometimes bottled up in our minds, bottled up in our hearts. And, we get stressed and we can't get it out. And we start doing other things to accommodate our feelings, like drinking, drugs, eating too much, not eating, binge watching, shows, being lazy. There's other, toxic things that we do because we don't know how to express ourselves. Right. And, some people don't like to talk to other people. I mean, I'm going to school to be a therapist. So I'm going to advocate for that. But I get it. I get it, So another realistic goal, I would say start journaling. Just the way you can start is say, you know what, dear journal, dear me, dear whoever, or just write, I'm having a great day today. I'm not having that so much good of a day today. Yep. Or this is what happened today, and you will see, and I believe that you will start seeing the change in your mood. You will start seeing a change and start seeing your ideas on paper. Because when you're trying to continue to build your brand, and when you're trying to, succeed in your goals, you can start to see your progress. Just like when you start exercising, you don't know how much you lose until you weigh yourself or you measure yourself. You don't know your progress until you actually start writing it down. You can check off, say, "Ooh, okay, I got more customers today. Ooh, my internet sales went up. Ooh, I did this. Ooh, I did that." So being able to see it, consistently on a piece of paper or in a notebook can definitely help you. So that's another realistic goal.
Hey. And I'm going to, my next one, piggybacking off of that, these things kind of go hand in hand. It's real good. Mm-hmm. Daily devotionals. Mm-hmm. Get you some daily devotion. I'm telling you, they help you with journaling. They help you with self-help growth and development. There are daily devotionals out there for fitness, for mental wellness, for just about anything. I have a couple. I have 3. I have 2 of them right here. I have the third one I have 2 that I've written. The third one is on my bookshelf. I use my own devotionals, to be honest. Just because I wrote it doesn't mean I don't use them. I actually do use them. And this is actually the journal I use for my devotionals, specifically for my devotionals. This is the one that I use for dreams. This is almost empty, by the way. I don't have the room. This is one that I usually keep in my purse because you don't ever know when you need to write, express yourself, get something out. So I keep something like this in my purse, just something small, because you never know when you're gonna need to jot something down. But I have like a million of these everywhere. But like she said, you can go to the Dollar Tree. It's nothing, really big. But get a devotional. When she said on the phone, for if you are a Christian, a believer, the Bible app has tons of devotionals, and they'll send you like alerts. Hey, it's time to do your devotional. But I'm not going to tell you how many do a day. You can do some twice a day, one in the morning, one in the evening. You can do it midday, however you want to do it. But I want to encourage you to do a devotional. Have you a devotional? I'm telling you, they change your life. They are, they really help you put things into perspective, especially when it comes to mental wellness and dealing with your emotions, dealing with other people. My devotional is broken down into 3. There's 3 volumes because, listen. One, we have to learn how to deal with ourselves. One, we have to learn how to deal with people. And the other has to deal with leadership.
Yeah.
You can't get to the third one on leadership when you don't know how to lead yourself and deal with yourself, and you don't know how to deal with people. And so that's the order of my devotionals. Listen, learning how to deal with other people, that is huge. Learning how to deal with yourself is a lot, but learning how to deal with other people, it's a challenge. It really is a challenge, and it can suck the life out of you. It can tap your peace. It really messes with you. So just having those, doing some devotionals will help you. Dr. Caroline Leaf, I love her. She has a devotional that goes with her book, Switch on Your Brain. And that's what I'm getting ready to get, because I want to do that 365 days. I want to get her devotional, because it's just, I'm telling you, there are so many devotionals out there that can help you, kind of just focus and achieve your own goals and stick to it. Again, a lot of times we don't stick with our resolutions because we're not right up here. And we're not saying mental health is a bad thing. And that's why a lot of times I like to say mental wellness, because doing a devotional, just that, it's preventative. Yeah. You don't wait till you get sick sometimes that's why you eat right. You have the right kind of diet so you don't get sick. Right. You take vitamin C. You go in the sun and get you some vitamin D to boost your immune system. Why? Because it's preventative. You exercise and you eat right because it's preventative, so that you're not getting sick. You don't get a diagnosis that you don't want. You self-control yourself when it comes to bacon, because some of y'all, we love bacon. But you can't eat a pound of bacon and expect your blood pressure not to be through the roof, and not to expect your cholesterol to be through the roof. Right. So what is it? It's preventative. It's okay, let me eat in moderation. That's prevention. The same thing with devotionals, so that's it. So we're going to end our first Tuesday tip. These are the first top 5 things that we're recommending for 2019. We're going to continue this in our next series. This is going to be a series for the month of January, just giving you some tips on what we're recommending to be some of your goals for 2019. This is how you transform global communities one citizen at a time. You start with yourself. This is how you be the change you want to see in the world. You want a healthier community, you have to be a healthier version of yourself possible. And that's mind, spirit, body, soul, all of those different things. And so thanks for tuning in with us on this episode of Tuesday Tips this week. And we'll be back next week. Bye.
Thanks for watching another episode of Tuesday Tips with Dr. LaTonya Hughes and Sinead Jordan. We hope to see you back next week. Until then, remember to spread lots of love and light.